Hello everyone, Tyrelle Audain, aka the Cricket Star Boy, officially back with new content. But before we get into it, I have to give you all a bit of a live update. I haven't posted any YouTube videos since sending New Year's Day greetings out to my fellow followers, family, and friends, plus my friends on social media. Also, I must add, I was extremely busy with the family as we were enjoying the winter vacation up in New York, which came to an end just about 2 weeks ago. And let me tell you, it was a great vacation, nevertheless, despite a few tensions in between. But on the whole, all that ends, all is well, ends well. I was all over the place with my family from downtown Brooklyn to the subway trains to Times Square to Rockefeller Center by the big Christmas tree, which they always put up every year from Christmas into the New Year. Then Jersey Gardens, and the list goes on. While I was out there for the New York vacation, I did a lot of shopping there, from new sneakers to new clothing, which I will debut when the time arrives or somewhere around later on, God's willing. Coming back to Trinidad, in my view, was the worst experience I've had flying wise. We didn't fly with Caribbean Airlines, neither JetBlue, but we flew with American Airlines for the first time. Now we have flown with Cal and JetBlue in the past, which has always been better experience with, but with American Airlines it was the worst. Sorry to say the least. And to come back to Trinidad, we had two connecting flights. The connecting flight from New York to Miami on the 16th January in the afternoon, excuse me, was delayed from 12:30 to 2:30 because of snowfall from overnight into the morning in the New York area. When we had got to Miami around 6 in the evening, the news came out that our flight from Miami to Trinidad was delayed from 6:57 to 7:03, then to 7:50 local time out there. And I knew for a fact that night, had it had occurred, we would have gotten in by midnight. However, that was not the case because the flight got delayed to the next morning. And it was all because of severe inclement weather. And when we found out the news that the flight from Miami to Trinidad was delayed till the next morning because of maintenance, we had no choice but to spend the night at a hotel not too far from the Miami International Airport, along with a few others who were also flying home, who convinced us to spend the night at the hotel rather than the airport, which was overcrowded and jam packed because of delays and cancellations all over the place because of the weather. Next morning, we had gotten through the checkpoints very early and were lucky to reach the airport early, which meant that we had more than 2 full hours to kill off time before the flight. And speaking of the rescheduled connecting flight from Miami to Trinidad, that was also delayed this time to 9:40, that time to 9:45 in the morning because of the same maintenance issue from last night, which should have been fixed by then. And worse enough, it irritated lots of Trinidadians who was dying to get back home. Now the flight had arrived at Piaco International Airport at 2:30 in the afternoon, and almost all of us was severely tired. So let me give you all a bit of an update now. Ever since I've come back from Trinidad on the 17th of January, a few things that I've got done since I've come back. I have officially completed the beginners broadcasting course, and since Sunday gone, I've started the advanced broadcasting course at Star Broadcasting. Also, next Thursday, some more exciting news. I'll be hosting the Carnival Jump Up at Palmyras, a school that is really in my heart so bad, and been there for the past decade, and I've created so many memories there. And to be hosting the jump up for the second year in a row really has my head not spinning but elated. And speaking of elated, of a lot of elation, I must say Test cricket is still alive and truly well entertaining. So, guys, when I came back from the States, I had some leisure time to catch up on some of the cricket after giving it a break on the holidays. And why I'm saying that Test cricket is still alive and entertaining, it's because Sunday gone was truly one of the greatest days Test cricket has seen in a long time. Rookie sense West Indian rookie sensation Shamar Joseph, in only his second Test match for the West Indies team, grabbed an astonishing 7-wicket haul as an inexperienced Many Maroon team defied all odds to pull off what has to be the greatest comeback in Test cricket to stun reigning World Test Championship winners and 50-over World Cup champs Australia by 8 runs in the second Test match, which was played on the lights at the Gabba, to claim its first win down under in 27 years. Now, the last time West Indies won a Test match was at the Waka in 96-97, when a lot of the star players were still on the team, like, for example, the Ambrose, the Walls, the Ladders, the Bishops, the list goes on. Plus, sticking with Test cricket, England overcame a 200-plus run deficit in the second innings to stun India inside of 4 days, and in the final hour of day 4 in an entertaining first test at Hyderabad, which swung back and forth. Now, by the end of the first innings of both teams, England were way behind in the game and needed heroics so badly. And that is where Ollie Pope stepped up to the challenge, struck 196 in the second innings, but missed out on his maiden double century in Test match cricket by only 4 runs. And in the last innings of the match, debutant left-arm spinner Tom Hartley ran riot, taking 7 wickets on debut to secure a memorable comeback win for England, and have taken a 1-0 lead in the 5-test series, with the second test starting Friday in Vizag, also known as Vishakhapatnam. So, guys, that's all I have to say for this video. Not only I did chat about cricket a little bit, but also gave you all a bit of an update on what I'm going to do moving forward. I am going to start back making videos either daily or every 2 days. I don't know what my schedule is, so I'll keep you guys updated on social media. So, guys, hope you all are doing well. Be good, be cool, stay safe. And Carnival is coming up, guys, but be very mindful. There are viruses still going around, and we have to be very, very careful. So I'm recommending to those who are traveling, whether it's in a taxi or in a maxi or a bus, just as a safety precaution, wear masks. And if persons are sick, listen to the authorities and stay home. If a child is sick, keep them in the house and don't send them to school where they'll spread the virus to other kids. Please, we need to keep both the kids and the adults safe. So until then, folks, be good, be cool, and I'll catch you later.